Hey guys, so this is going to be a rant about natural hair and what it means to be natural. Now I know you're probably like, girl, your hair is straight and you're wearing a bucket hat with white girls on it. See? But there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get to that point very shortly. So I was on Tumblr the other day, and you know, every now and then there's a post where people like to comment and it becomes a whole discussion or argument or whatever. And basically the post was, what do you guys think it means to be natural or have natural hair? And some of the responses on there and the arguments people were making were just like, what? Some of the things they were saying was, you're not natural if you have a weave or any added hair, if you straighten your hair with a flat iron or a hot comb, sorry, I couldn't think of the word, if you're wearing a wig, or if you have a perm or relaxer, if it's been manually attached to your head, if it's been processed, if it's been dyed. It was almost as if they were implying that if you don't wear your hair in a twist out, cornrows, or ASAP Rocky braids, you're not natural. Is this how you guys really see the natural hair debate? Because I don't think you're giving black hair enough credit. So I'm going to share with you guys my side of the argument, what I feel is natural hair, and where I think we should draw the line at what is natural and what is not natural. Stay tuned. So for your hair to be considered natural, I feel like you have to fit these 4 criteria at least. If your hair isn't continuously and consistently being manipulated in a damaging way in order for you to maintain a certain look. So, you know, it's one thing to straighten your hair every now and then, but you know, when you consistently flat iron or use the hot comb on your hair, and then you wash and you have these like stringly hairs, and then you have a curly Q up here and then an afro here, like, it's a mess. It's a mess. You gotta fix it. That's not natural hair. Your hair was not like that coming out of the womb, okay? If you have a perm or relaxer, I feel like that can go without any explanation. I feel like dyeing your hair can go either way, but bleach I think is a little unforgivable. I feel like if you bleach your hair, your texture is not the same, your hair is not the same. I don't think that can be considered as natural hair. That's just my opinion. And the last one is, if your hair will return to its natural state after you wash it, then your hair is still considered natural. So if you straighten your hair every now and then, once you put some water on it, line, okay? If your hair does not do that, again, if you have these stringly strands over here, then a curly Q, then it's puffy, and then it's hard in the back, you gotta fix it. But if you wash your hair and it goes right back to normal, you're still natural. But there was also a second part to my argument as far as what it means to be natural. For black women, natural hair is not just a style, but it's a mentality. If you are uncomfortable or self-conscious about leaving your house in your with natural hair, I personally feel like that's a problem and you can't consider yourself natural. I'm not saying, you know, you have to wash your hair and then just dip out the house. Most of us wouldn't do that. But if you will never allow other people to see your hair in its natural form because you're embarrassed or uncomfortable, I feel like, you know, there's some other stuff we gotta fix. If you feel you are only viewably acceptable to the public with a weave in your head, I don't think you can be considered natural. If that's the only way you feel that you look presentable, we gotta fix some stuff up here. Not here, but up here. Oh, definitely this. For those girls who think that silky, yucky, Cambodian, Brazilian, 22-inch red hair is growing out of their scalp, and they always claim that it is their hair, yet their edges in their kitchen looks like the carpet in my bedroom. No, you do not fit in this criteria, okay? And then lastly, as far as being natural, you need to understand that natural hair, you wearing your hair naturally, does not automatically mean it's healthy, okay? And straightening your hair does not automatically mean that your hair is damaged, okay? So to respond to some of the accusations that people were making on Tumblr, obviously added hair can be natural because we have box braids and single-ease twists and, you know, the poetic justice braids and all that stuff. You can't tell me that's not natural hair. If you have a sew-in in which the hair matches your natural hair texture, so you don't have to literally burn your hair to match this Malaysian body wave, that's still natural hair. It's just literally adding length to what you already have, and that also goes for clip-ins and glue-ins. I mean, I'm not sure you want to put glue on your scalp, but still your hair, you get what I'm saying. And I mean, those are just a few hairstyles in response to what they were saying on Tumblr. I mean, there's plenty of other ways to wear your hair natural where you're not basically setting your scalp on fire. So don't tell me that Bantu knots and cornrows and all that stuff is the only way to wear your hair natural, because it is not. So basically all these arguments on this Tumblr post seem to be paralleling this double standard that straight hair means so much more to black women than just a hairstyle, and I personally do not feel that that's the case. It's not fair to automatically assume that a black girl who wears her hair straight has self-hate or is against natural hair or she's not embracing her culture. Like, that's not always the case. There are some girls who only wear their hair straight because they don't like natural hair, blah, blah, blah. We're not gonna get into that. Do not automatically assume because a girl has straight hair, she is against natural hair. White girls or Mexican girls or whoever who naturally have curly hair, if they straighten their hair, they're never accused of self-hate. They're just changing their hairstyle. Why is it different for us, especially since black girls or black women are notorious for changing their hairstyles all the time? Why are we being treated differently for this? Straight hair is a hairstyle, not a lifestyle. So don't assume all black girls with straight hair hate natural hair. I rarely wear my hair straight. It's a hairstyle, okay? I don't want to do a twist out every single day, and I can't go to sleep with a twist out and wake up with a twist out. If I go to sleep in a twist out, I wake up with this giant cotton ball on my head. Let me be free and change up my hair. And on top of that, I think it's sad that a black girl can have hair on her head that passes her earlobes without someone questioning whether it's hers or not, when white girls or girls of all races wear weaves and extensions just as much as black women, if not more. They're not gonna automatically assume that I'm a natural girl. They're gonna assume that I'm wearing a weave or that I'm trying to fit into this beauty standard or I'm trying to look like a video girl or some bullshit, and that's not the situation for all of us. There is nothing wrong with weaves and extensions and clip-ins and glue-ins and whatever, as long as you do not have a problem with the hair that's underneath it. But at the same time, don't confuse natural hair girls with those Nazi naturals. You guys know who I'm talking about, those girls who think because they're natural, they're above all girls who don't wear their hair natural. I'm all for promoting natural hair, but it doesn't mean that you're above girls who straighten their hair and wear weave. Real talk, you don't know what's underneath it. We saw what happened when Nicki took her weave off. We saw the pictures of Blac Chyna when she took her weave out. Like, don't assume because a girl has a weave in her head she's bald-headed, okay? Because it's not always the situation, okay? And it's like, if you're really all for natural hair and promoting natural hair and natural beauty and all that stuff, I feel like you're hurting your cause if you have these beautiful, flowy, curly, kinky afro locks or whatever, and you're bashing a girl with a sew-in. You're not making her want to rip her weave out and hop on the natural train. No, she's just gonna be even more self-conscious about those Pusha T braids that she has underneath that weave. And what she's gonna do, probably go out and get a longer weave. Like, there's ways to do this without trying to break down other girls. But hey, these are all my opinions. Feel free to comment below. Let me know if you think I was on point or maybe I completely missed the point. Let me know if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, all that stuff, yada yada yada. You can add me on Facebook. I love having conversations and discussions on Facebook. You can follow me on Tumblr. You can also ask me anonymous questions on Tumblr, or unanonymous, but you know, some people are scurry, so it's okay. And definitely like and subscribe, share, blah 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 blah. And that's a wrap. I really want some ice cream, so I'm gonna go get some ice cream.